This video illustrates the combination use of the touch and find commands to locate files within a date range. We know that we can use the find command to find all the files in the labs directory that have been modified, say, more than 1 year ago or 365 days. Now when we run this, we see that there's actually a very large list of files. So what we could do if we were really looking for a file, say, that was modified in February of 1998, we would have to try to calculate what days might work. Or we could make use of the touch command and create a reference file to match our date. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the touch command here to touch a file in the temp directory, and I'm going to use the -t option to set both the mod time and the access time, although I'm concerned about the modification time of this file to February 1st of 1998 at midnight. I'm then going to repeat this command, but changing it from a 2 to a 3 for the month of March. Using the ls command with the full time option, I'm just going to view those, and we'll use the curly brace for file globbing. So I'm going to view those two files, February and March, and we can see here the timestamp of the February file is February 1st at midnight, and the March file is March 1st at midnight. Now that we've created these two reference files with our touch command, we can use them with the find command. So we can now say, let's search the labs directory and find all the files newer than the February file, which of course is February 1st of 98. However, we're going to say not bang, or the exclamation point, the bang, is read as not, and we're going to say not newer than the March files. And so doing that, you can see that we list the files, and if I do an ls-l, we can say here is a list of files, and these files all match our criteria because they were created in February of 1998. So we found all the files newer than February 1st at midnight and older than March 1st at midnight. Notice the exact time does count down to the second. Looking at this, we see that we have a lot of files. We have sepia and navy blue, and then there's a bunch that start with G. Let's say we want to get just the files that begin with an S or a N. We can use some file globbing with the I name and say the file with a name that begins with an S or N that are newer than that, and we can limit our search down so that we selected just the files that had a name beginning with either S or N. Looking at these, we see that two of them belong to the group IT, so we could further reduce our search, saying we're looking for the group of IT and limit it down, in this case, just to 2 files. So using the touch command in combination with the find command, we can find files within a range of dates. We can then use that to find, using other attributes such as name or the group or the owner or the permissions, we can be very precise in what files we are trying to locate, and locate